Hello and welcome to Cloudforest Vibes. My name's Bobby, and this is how I grow orchids and carnivorous plants. Hello and welcome to Cloudforest Vibes. So today I have an unboxing video for you guys. I had to get some orchids from Tarzane this past weekend on 4th of July, and these are them. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into this. I apologize for the appearance of the box. I used blue tape this time instead of a marker to cover up my information. I thought it was a little easier that way. So the box did not come like this. I want to put that out there. The box came beautiful as usual, and yeah, we'll tear right into it. So Tarzane always ships with FedEx, which I love. Anybody who ships with FedEx is a big plus for me, because USPS, they just do not do well these days. So getting right into it, we've got our normal literature from them, our coupon code for July. You guys feel free, if you want to use that one, please use that. Loser sweepers. First come, first serve, I guess. Anyhow, we're going to dig right in, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get them out, and then we'll talk about them. Alrighty, so we've got our two plants here, and I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. This is the very special one, so we'll end with the most special one. This here is another Dendrobium. I have slowly but surely been amassing a Dendrobium arsenal, and I believe it's the second largest, or the largest genus of orchids. Dendrobiums and bulbophyllums I know are the top two, and the amount of different species within them is just so vast and incredible. There's so many different types of growth habits and everything about it. So I don't know why I shied away from Dendrobiums at first when I first got into collecting orchids, but I'm sure making up for it now. So I think every order I've gotten almost in the last year, each and every one of them has had at least one Dendrobium, and some of them have had far more than one. So this is a small Dendrobium. It's an Asian Dendrobium, big surprise. But the thing that really attracted me to this plant is the growth habit. It has beautiful blooms, the coloration of it is incredible, but the growth habit of this plant is absolutely phenomenal to me. It's one of those weird kind of succulent looking, it doesn't quite have canes. I mean, I'm sure it does, technically speaking, but it's got these fleshy, succulent like leaves. I don't know if you can see this here or not. We'll take a look at it more closely when we get in the grow room, but it's purplish, it's succulent, it's got these just really awesome, alternating leaves, and the growth habit in anything like this. Some angraecums have this, Daikias have a similar growth habit, a lot of Dendrobiums do, or not a lot, but several Dendrobiums do, and I just love it. I don't know why. I'm really attracted to this growth habit. So this is Dendrobium Roscellum, or Roscellum, and it's a warm to intermediate grower. It thrives in bright shade, and it came potted with a little bit of moss, so this is definitely going to go on a mount. I have to do my research to see if it wants to grow upright or if it wants to grow pendulously, but that's what it's going to get, whatever it gets. But it's definitely going to get grown on a mount. It's an evergreen, it's not deciduous, so no worry about a crazy rest there, at least not that I know of. I'm going to have to actually look that up before I misspeak. I will confirm that on the screen here momentarily, but it says evergreen here from the Tarzane guys, and I trust them. They, Thomas, especially Thomas, really knows his plants, so he does really well in guiding people. Another great thing about Tarzane, if you ever do buy plants from them, they can provide basically a care guide for just about every single plant that you buy from them. It's a really special thing. You don't really get generalized care from them. If you want, you can always contact them separately, and they always answer. I mean, I have never been left hanging by these guys. So Dendrobium Roscellum, evergreen, Asian origin, again, bright shade conditions, and it's a warm to intermediate grower. I will throw a picture up that I borrow from the Tarzane website or somewhere and show you this bloom while I'm talking about it, if I haven't already. But yeah, it's a really cool little plant, so I'm very, very excited to add this to my collection. That's my first dendrobium that has that growth habit, truly. The dicyoides that I have, the creeping variety that I got from Andy's, it has a similar growth habit, but the leaves aren't fleshy. It's not so succulent in nature, and yeah, it's really interesting. So really, really excited to add that to the collection. This plant, a little bit of backstory here. I've looked at these plants a lot. My absolute favorite orchid in my entire collection is my Lepanthes Teleponoflora, and if you look it up on iSoap on orchid species, it'll tell you the common name for that plant is the Telepogon-like Lepanthes. Well, this is a Telepogon. This is Telepogon Astroglycis, and I am definitely throwing a few pictures up of this. It's got so many things going for it bloom-wise. It's yellow and it's purple. It's hairy, it's weird looking, and I don't know if you know anything about my channel, if you've been following me for any time. Hairy, weird looking, grassy like, anything along those lines, fan shaped, it's gonna come home. Succulent, I mean, I'm really into weird stuff, so this is one of them. And apparently Telepogons are a little difficult to grow. Most of them are cool to cold growers, and this is special because this can be grown warm to cold. So Telepogon Astroglycis, and we're going to get right into this thing. Give me just a moment. So getting back to the Lepanthes Teleponoflora, again, it's the common name for it is the Telepogon-like Lepanthes. A lot of the Telepogon blooms look very much like that, different color schemes and whatnot. The plant itself is totally different. It's nothing like a Lepanthes. And again, the care for these, it's debatable, I'm sure, by many, but they are somewhat difficult to take care of. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I believe this is definitely going to be living in my tank. I think that's what it needs. It's definitely a Cloudforest dweller. I'll throw some stats up for this here in a moment, but for now, let's take a look at this thing. Oh wow, look at this. It's in bud. Oh my goodness. We have got some roots. Oh my gosh. I'm a happy boy right now. I was a little worried about this thing. It's been 96 degrees here in the DC metro area for the last few days, but this looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. In spike. 2 spikes. It looks like a bud. It either just closed or it's getting ready to open, and another spike here. So hopefully, oh my gosh, hopefully we can see these blooms before too long. And yeah, that's incredible. I don't even know what to say. Awesome. Thank you guys. So those are our 2 plants. That is Telepogon Astroglycis and Dendrobium Rosellum. So let's take these in the grow room. Let's get these under better light. So I got lucky here, and I got nervous, and I checked my camera just as it was shutting down. So I just about got this wrapped out before my camera decided to shut off. I think there's like a 10 or 11 minute auto shut off function for the video, and I absolutely cannot find it in my settings. I guess I'm gonna have to break the manual out and read it and figure out how to circumvent that setting if I can, but for now, I apologize guys, you're gonna have to deal with the occasional cutout of my videos. So anyhow, I'm gonna take these into the grow room now. Let's look at them under better light, and I will close this video out in there. Alrighty, so we are back here in the grow room. I have got the 2 plants. Let's start with the Telepogon. So this is the Telepogon Astroglycis, and as you can see now it's got not one but two spikes on. I know very little about this. I don't know if it's sequential. I don't know if it's you know, a bloom at once kind of thing. I have no idea if this is just opened or closed, but we are going to find out together here in the very near future. It's kind of a fan-shaped little thing. It kind of almost looks very much like an Ionopsis in a way, really. It's got like, you know, it's got leaves, but it's very fan-shaped in a way, and yeah, I guess, I don't know, I have to do some more research. I don't know enough about these. I just know that I'm obsessed with the genus, and pretty blooms must have time and time again, and most of them I cannot grow right now because I don't have a cold grower set up. So this is a really big find. Again, really nice roots. These are doing well, so this is going to get put on a new mount very soon. If not today, then in the next couple days. I am going to get it off of here and put it on some cork, and it's definitely going into my tank. So hopefully it'll live happily and we can see these awesome blooms. I am so stoked to finally have a Telepogon in my collection. Alrighty, so the next plant is this. This is Dendrobium Roscellum, and as you can see, it's a really neat little dendrobium. It's got this succulent looking foliage. It's very compact. It's got, let me see if I can zoom in a little better. Apologize. Nope, I am there. Sorry. It's got the very start of a new growth down here near my thumb. It's got another one here. So two growths on that side, and it looks like a third that's starting to mature a bit on this side. So lots of growths. Really, really nice looking little plant. I'm going to have to play with that one a bit. I am planning on growing that one in my tent, definitely mounted. I've got to figure out again whether it's a, you know, upright kind of plant or if it wants to hang, and figure out lighting for it. I just love the coloration though. I want to make sure I keep that, so it's going to have to find a spot that it gets enough light for it to produce a happy level of anthocyanin, which it looks like it has. Really neat. So those are my two plants for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I do appreciate it. I actually have another box I got today that was supposed to come tomorrow, so I have another unboxing to do. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please, please go check out the Tarzane group if you haven't already. They do a lot of miniatures, a lot of weird oddballs and stuff, but they do have lots and lots of gems. They sell companion plants, they sell you know, supplies, everything you might need. So really, really good company, really good people, and I highly, highly recommend you check them out. As always, there will be a link to them in my description of this video. They're just coming off the tail end of their 4th of July sale, but yeah, check them out anyway. They're really awesome, and I really do enjoy all the plants I get from them. Alright guys, thanks for watching, like I said, and until next time, please stay safe and happy growing. I am off to unbox more plants. Over the moon by this. This is Telepogon Astroglycis. Astroglycis. Wow. Let me start over. Add to the outtake reel.